Hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Well, last time we made our way through this dungeon, so now we're gonna head all the way out without doing anything at the end. Mainly because we unlocked all the treasure chest locations, so now we're gonna go find those. We could go straight to the end, but we have to do this regardless. And it's not really something that I plan on doing all that much over the course of most of the other dungeons. But I figure here it makes a lot of sense just because there is a straightforward path that's relatively easy to follow. And most of the other ones are just extremely long no matter how you do it. Well, the Gladius Towers are definitely long. The Cancer King Ruins, they're not too bad, but we also don't need to go through it twice. So let's see here. Let's get protection up. Another thing we can do is center of attention. I'll show this off if I haven't. Flashing warning? That's annoying. Hopefully that didn't bother anybody. I didn't know that was going to happen. Let's see here. And illusion sword. It's over, by the way. You were trying to run away from it. Can you stop for 2 seconds? There we go. Keeps changing my targets. Alright, we had a few decent enemies in there. Let's see if we can try and... Or I could not do any attacks. That works too. I'll take a bio memory. Sure, why not? Always on the lookout for something that I'll be able to make use of. But yeah, as you can see, the bottom part of the path, like we've already kind of explored, there's paths up and down all the time, plus at various points you can jump and get back up that way. But there's also a lot of kind of confusion with how to get from place to place. And there's some more of those guys. We'll yo-yo shock these things. Shoot them, get them out of the way. Get a pepper. Should probably upgrade some of my items here before too long. See, because I know where the treasures are now, I don't need to go forward and backward underneath all of these platforms in order to find where I'm trying to go. Steve, make these guys go away, please. We spent a lot of time fighting guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have more than enough of those things. There we go. Just jump up here so that we have access to that save point. Don't really need to see all of the bottom if there's no treasure chest there. Now, as far as where you're going to encounter the Club Titans and the whatever it is, the other ones, the Dark Giants, you're going to find most of them on your own without too much help. So I wouldn't worry too much. But if you're wondering, the Club Titan guys tend to show up a lot more in the second half, and the Dark Giants are a little more in the first half, at least from my experience. I don't think any of the walkthroughs specifically say that, but they're both available in the boss room after you've completed the boss. So be aware that that's an option as well. There we go, more treasure. In 20 seconds. Steve, do your thing. Yeah. I guess I'm using Flash Sword here. What the hell are you doing? Why are you jumping? You have got to be kidding me. This should have been a really easy one. And I was off by a few seconds. That's just frustrating. Really kind of frustrating. You're so close, yet so far. And you need to do some... I need to go through my equipment and do some upgrades here. Okay, we only have a couple actually to do. They just happen to be on characters that I'm either using or characters that I want to use. The Lustrous Breeze and the Twin Tornado will create the Catharsis Boomer Prime. I'm sure there's a boomer joke in here somewhere, but I'm too old for that. And we have the Old Coin Purse and the Blaze Saucer Max. And that gets us a homing shooter.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
All right, finished taking care of all that. Let's go grab some more treasure now. There's a chest, which looks like it's right here, but I don't see it. Ow, 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 ow. Why does everything hurt so much? I can't even see the attacks coming. Like, I have no idea what's going on the screen right now. I'm just hitting the button. I don't know. Some of the combat seems almost a little on the chaotic side, where it's hard to tell exactly what's going on. Where's that treasure chest at? Oh, right there. I am blind as about 3 bats. No, not that one. That gets that set up. And that set up. It's hard to tell what exactly I'm doing in this fight. You'll notice the, especially when you get some of the bigger jump attack enemies. Ow, I just healed. Come on, video game. When they stand on rocks like that, it's kind of annoying because there's like nothing you can do. Would you guys please stop taking 1,000 points of damage just to breathe? And then there's these idiots that start jumping. Like, some of the AI for this game is just really weird. Like, the big tall guys stand on top of things and you can't hit them. The other guys start jumping up and down, you can't hit them. Those are nice 2 rare drops, but still relatively annoying encounters. A brave symbol, which is the combination of a guardian seal and a strength, or is it guardian star or guardian seal? I think it's guardian seal and strength star. Basically, it does both. And yeah, I forgot all the other items. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We got them. Now, in my test run, I think I spent a bunch of time kind of down here looking for enemies. There's a treasure chest that's hidden over there. Just because I was trying to fill things out and I was missing a bunch of them. And I don't think I'm going to go too far out of my way on this playthrough of trying to collect every enemy. Like, I was trying to do that for a while and eventually I gave up. So I think this time we're just going to abandon the idea right from the get-go. We're going to get enough to get a rank up, but after a while, you start to lose kind of motivation to focus on it. There are some enemies, specifically ones that we do want to run into, that should appear around this teleporter a relatively decent amount. Maybe, hopefully. Once I am done with the collecting the evil monkeys, I will stop running into them. Because I don't really need to. You can work on that. Now, I am still looking, or no, I already found that NPC for this area, so that's fine. I was thinking about the SSS whatever one, but we already found that one for this area. It's just not in the actual dungeon itself. Where... It was around here somewhere. This one is rigged with a trap. This one should be a thief's trap. Go, get back up here. And jump around to the other side, and we will grab the star key locked. Perfect revivers. I'll take those. Oh, I'm surprised that worked. A lot of the time, if the terrain is uneven, it won't work. But I will definitely take that. Grab this. Go on through. And I'm just going to warp from the other side, because I think that'll be faster. And that was almost some weird lag, but that's fine. So yeah, which enemies was I thinking of that were more around that middle point? The Angry Spirits. So they have the dark music box drop, so you kind of want to fight them there. The Raphilsia. I can't spell or pronounce words, so we're gonna just go in here. Where is it? These guys. Apparently, they show up in that very first room when we first entered this dungeon, where we fought the 6, whatever they were, the Dark Giants. Apparently, they show up in groups around there. I tried farming there in my test run and had no luck. These were one of the guys I was looking for their drops and just never ran into them. I could not find them anywhere. The other place you're supposed to be able to find them is around the endpoint teleporter, which is where I did a lot of my farming in this area. And still, I kept running away from enemies over and over and over again because I kept finding the same crap. What else? The Mandrilla, the mushroom-looking dudes. These guys are supposed to be around the shop as well. So if you're looking for them in particular, they're around there. The White Ghosts, the rare guys there, they're at the beginning and the endpoint teleporters. I found them more often in the endpoint, but I was also spending a lot more time in the endpoint than I was at the beginning of the area, just because nothing was working for me at the beginning. Do I still have some of you guys to collect, or did I already do that? I wasn't looking. It's the thing when I'm trying to read, notes on the other monitor and pay attention on this monitor. This is why I don't stream, because trying to do that plus chat, that sounds like an absolute terrible idea. I would not make a very good streamer. Let us go and find, let's see, we got a bunch of chests in there. And then a bunch there as well. Let's go back first. We'll head to the front of the area, collect those chests. Would the monkeys please go away? I have to be maxed out on these guys by now. I have to. There's no way. I swear I see them in every freaking battle. Yes. No more monkeys. We're running away from the monkeys now. Alright, let's throw on fast forward and see if we can get through here a little quicker. I would like to challenge that boss today as well. Steve, do your thing. Alright, Star Key. We get a Stellar Dream Bow. Is nice because I need something for Lilica to equip. There we go. Now she has something new to work on when I decide to change party members. Which will be eventually. That battle gave me the beef. Well, I got 2 pieces of it anyway. Not that I really need it anymore because it's unlimitedly purchasable at this point. And I was about to show you we had unlimited money, but yeah, we're not fighting those guys. I can't even jump down. Why can't I jump down? That's rude. Why can't I jump down? I needed to run far enough away anyway, but the game would not let me go down. That sucks. Hello. No, not you. Stop that. The witch still protects your treasures. She won't give them up so easily. Kinda got the feeling of that. All right. I'm not even gonna bother fighting those guys. There we go. We got Hellpot Flames. A monkey and what else? Yeah, scrub that. I'm running away. Why does the video game stop me from moving? It's like it doesn't want me to jump over things when I'm trying to run away from enemies. It's annoying. All right, get this. 4 of them. How many did I need? I think I needed 30 of them. And I've probably used 8 or 9 of them, so we're pretty close on them already. Now, a lot of this is from the farming that I did off screen, because they seem to be coming relatively easy to me this time around. And they are available from a bunch of different enemies throughout Chapter 8. So you don't need to do the extra farming that I did, but the easier I can make it on myself in terms of trying to pick them all up, the better. Now, if I'm just running away, I don't really care if they live or die because they're auto-revived. But anyway, let's get back here. So yeah, this is apparently the room where you can get the whatevers. Apparently they show up in groups of 4 or 5. In this case, they showed up with a couple of friends, but that's fine because we won the challenge. And more sun spheres. So yeah, I'm probably pretty well good on them at this point. But yeah, if you're looking for those guys, then that would hopefully be the area that you can find them in. These guys I definitely want to find as well. So again, by the NPC, these guys by the NPC kind of at the end, and more so back here if it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, you're going to find the Dark Giants a lot. We're going to actually spend some time in that end room where we run into Club Titans and the Dark Giants a lot. So I wouldn't worry about not maxing them out if you're trying to. We will eventually over time. Let's run away for just long enough to change the music. Teleport. And we'll go back here. That was the right teleporter, right? It was not. Whatever. I didn't walk on this path, so we'll see some more of this path. It's all the same, really. Oh, there we go. I was going to cut out this battle, too, and just cut out a big chunk of it, but this is a good opportunity to see if we can get one of those roses. I'll take 2 Sealing Sun Spheres, even though that's not really what I want anymore, because I kind of got enough of them. Now I need the next new item. That's kind of the thing with this game, is they give you a lot of rare drops to get, and by the time you finally get the one you've been looking for a long time, that's all they give to you, and they won't give you anything else, even though you no longer need them. Well, there's a dark music box. I'm definitely looking for those too, so I will take that. See if we can grab... we'll grab this one first. Why not? Don't take damage. Yay, it's an easy one. Anytime I can get an easy challenge, I will take it. All right, treasure chest is down here. I don't know, I find it's easier to get the items in the chests that I'm looking for after revealing the map and then just walking the upper path for the most part. Unless, obviously, like, you know, I'm not going to go back up when I am assuming this one's already on the ground. I don't need poisonous flies, I've already done them. And I've already done the monkeys, so we're going to run away from both of those. What do we got here? Another music box. Nope. Yeah, if the path you're trying to grab doesn't work, like there are a bunch of places where you can't actually jump up. All right, after that battle, let's do a couple of combinations here. The Quadra Boogaloo and the Shooting Eagle. And we get the Brutal Jaguar.
That's what I call a masterpiece.
Next, we want the Alchemic Meteor Fists and the Omega Hands Prime. And for that, we get Keen Point Fingers.
That's what I call a masterpiece.
All right, that took care of those. Now let's go grab a few more pieces of treasure. And find more bad guys to make fall down. I made them fall down. There's another mushroom. Yeah, you'll probably find the mushrooms that you need in this area if you didn't get them earlier. But yeah, there's both a treasure chest with a bunch of them, plus they're not an altogether uncommon drop, but not the most common thing in the world either. All right, let's grab this mimic. And that's not what I meant to do. Well, this fight is about to go extremely wrong. Go Illusion Sword. Let's go use that and skip the animation, because it actually does work a little bit, and it kind of distracts him. So I'll take that. Maybe I should be using more of those. At least it worked on that one. We can't fight now that we've lost our king. There we go. Let's go into the corner here and get that last one, and then I will meet you at the end. And I'm not get out of the way. I'm not fighting monkeys anymore. Now, with all the evil monkeys around here, remembering back to, what was it? The three monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. Though I don't remember the story anymore. It's been a while. Anyway, that clears out everything that was here. So I am going to take this, and I am going to backtrack over there, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we made it back. Now let's go into the flow here and see if we can make some changes here. Not going to use any stellar crystals. I don't really think there's anything I can do for Jaster here. I'm not wasting my eggs. No, that's not really going to help me. What can we do over here? AP efficiency? Yes, please. Definitely going to want that. Can I get the second one? I cannot. What else do we have here? I'm not going to need that. I was wrong earlier when I said the Dragon God skulls were going to be used in the factory. They are not, so I have no reason really to hold them back. So let's just use that there. Defense up level 2? Sure. We'll go for that. And that's the end of that chain. Ice up, even though you don't have anything that's ice-based, so I'm guessing that's just on your attack. We can use that. And Shake Shake. This one I had learned a lot earlier in my test run, and I found I didn't really use it a lot. But it's really cheap to get access to level 2 if you're so inclined to do that, so we can just do this here. Level 3 I think is still a ways off. Well, that's not a ways off, it's the rows that I want to drop around here, and the game decides it doesn't want me to have that. Not gonna use my eggs there. Sure, we can use these, that's fine. As long as you hold on to 7 of those, of the snow thing in the middle there. So I could get level 3 if I wanted, but I'm not gonna waste my dark boxes on that. All right, I had talked, where is it? I could have swore it was it you? No, it was you, okay. I had talked about this, yeah, well, sure, use that, whatever, I don't care. I had talked about it in an earlier episode. There's fire defense, but also fire resistance on the same character. Now, I don't remember what the bloody difference is, so we're just going to learn this and then we're going to find out. Because I don't really know why there's two of them. Yeah, we can do level 3 as well, even. Absolute Zero Stone, Hard Candy, and these we can just buy at the previous area, or in this current area, so I might as well use it there. We have access to them now. And we'll get some additional HP while we're here. I'm trying to avoid not going into the boss fight. Normally what happens is I get to the save point before the boss fight, I go and re-familiarize myself with the boss fight, and then I come back with strategy, in addition to the notes that I made the first time. I went into my test to make sure that I still remembered how to beat this boss, died, looked over at my notes. Oh, this fight sucks. Right, okay, that's fine. So we're going to avoid it as long as possible, and I'm going to try and learn some skills that might help me in this fight. That definitely will not. But anyway, Steve. Does Steve have anything useful? We can learn Zap. This will not be useful in this fight, but we can learn it. And we'll take a look at what some of these things do. You can get next level of Wave Jammer if you so desire. Lightning resistance. The next level of Strange Beam. Sure, we can do that. I've got enough forbidden add-ons now that I don't need to worry about them, you know, running out of them or anything like that. Can't get level 2. Here's Lightning Up, which I would hope would help with Zap, but I don't think it will. Do Attack Up, might as well. The specific characters you use in most situations doesn't really matter. I like to bring along at least one character with an attack buff, no matter what my party is, but in all honesty, it doesn't matter that much. You can always use strength stars from your inventory. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that either. Let's see here. Wall of Smoke leveled up. Shake, Shake. Shakes the earth, damaging all enemies with lightning. Let's see. Defense up. So... oh, this is resistance to the on fire status. Sometimes they're a little crude with explaining things. I'm not entirely sure what they mean some of the time. Zap emits a strong electrical charge. Again, this is lightning and has the ability to shock. It's not that powerful yet, but it's there. Steve and Digo's deadly combination attack. Ice, Holy, and Poison. The reason why I hesitated is because I was looking at that, I was like, ooh, interesting. The upcoming boss is weak to Ice and Holy. So, maybe? But yeah, I think that's pretty much good. We will pretend that I just went into the long save process and did that. Let's go die. Because that's probably going to happen.
Something's different about this hall.
I know. I think this is the Leo King's crypt.
Hey, what in the blazes is Burton doing?
Burton?
Burton got stoned.
No!
Huh?
Welcome, welcome. You are the first to have survived for so long after having felt my wrath. But
Except
I
for
cannot
Burton,
permit you to go further.
who's literally
The
right
Leo
there.
King's sanctuary is my final hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
You shall not trespass.
Your final hope?
I had to. I couldn't
What are
avoid
you
it.
talking about?
You don't need to know.
92,
How dare you disturb His Majesty's sleep?
355.
You will pay with your lives.
Ooh, wow, 419.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, sorry, it's a little hobby of mine. I hear these heroic speeches so wearily often, so I started making a mental list of how many times I've heard certain lines.
Saturday morning cartoon villain. This game really likes to do that. This boss absolutely sucks. In my test run, I died 3 times in a row, and then the 4th attempt, I won in 5 seconds. Literally. I don't understand how you're supposed to do this boss fight. I don't. This is the first boss fight in my test run where I use shields. They don't really do anything. At least not as far as I can tell. But yeah, basically your strategy is the same as it always is. They're weak to ice and holy. She can inflict a whole bunch of statuses on you, and including shocked, daze, confuse, and all in all, it's not a fun time. I dislike this fight immensely. So we're going to set up a couple of buffs. And that one. Now, in order to play fair, I'm going to use the Blizzard Edge. Now, I could just go and do what I did in my test run and wait until I got lucky and win in 5 seconds again. But I'm going to try and play fair. There's 2 different things here. If you've got Steve's abilities leveled up enough, then Icy Eye Beam will do... Ow! See what I mean about this boss being kind of bullshit? If you're not at full health and she decides to hit you with that, you just die. You just like wipe in a second. It's kind of ridiculous. Make sure you have some electrolysis coming in here in order to heal that off. And heal up Jaster and heal up Simon. There it is again. But yeah, her attack power is insane. I don't understand how she's able to do that much damage. It's kind of a ridiculous boss fight, to be quite honest. And you're constantly spamming items. And you will lose traction on her. You may want to try hitting from a distance, but you can see how that doesn't really last all that long. You're probably safer off using Steve most of the time to just throw spells at her. But I am trying to show off the difficulty of the fight, so I'm not going to just spam that, because she's disappeared in the middle of my attacks here. Now, those fireballs will inflict the confusion status if they hit you and do as much damage as her other attacks. Like I said, I just don't understand this fight. There's not really anything you can do to, like, do better. Oh, I still have that on. Well, we actually hit her. Let's reestablish protection. And can't do anything at the moment. Ow. Get Illusion Sword back up. Now you can see that I got a bunch of hits in on her there. That's basically how you're able to win in 5 seconds in this fight. It's by getting her in that situation. But like I said, this fight is very easy to die in. And the first time I'm going to use a Tri-Resurrection because, yeah, I only had enough stamina left with Steve to use 1 attack. Ow. Well, we managed to do it. I'm not going to show it a second time because at this point we've fought enough battles that you've probably got access to Illusion Sword. I spent most of the fight not buffing my attack with Simon's ability. So I'm basically just using an ability that you should have. And if you're not using a ranged attack in this fight, or you're not spamming spells, which ideally you'd probably leave everyone on stand back and then just spam spells with them all. over and over and over again, and you probably win faster than anything else. Bring Kisala and Steve, because Holy and Ice, and just spam with them over and over again. You'll probably have an easy time with this fight. But yeah, everything she does inflicts status effects, and everything she does almost or will kill you. So have fun and expect to die a lot.
Oh. Burton, are you okay?
Oh, I'm too old to be standing around like that.
Why can't you leave well enough alone? Do you intend to take everything from me? I will not give you the Leo King! I refuse! I will not give him up!
Not a big fan of the voice performance. It's too over the top, too comedic for what they're trying to do.
Misfortune. Don't take my everything away.
But then they change it.
There's nothing left we can do, Your Highness. Without His Majesty, all hope is lost. The enemy is already before the castle grounds. Please, Your Highness, leave at once.
Nothing comes of war. We were mistaken. I see that now. And all because we started this conflict.
Your Highness.
What should I do, Andronius? What should I do? I just want my child. I want my child to live in peaceful times. I would gladly plunge into the fiery depths of hell to make that possible.
No, Your Highness, you mustn't.
Let me go. This is the only way. O evil one, I offer my life unto darkness. With this blood covenant, I pledge my soul to you. Make me a servant of the underworld, and in turn bestow your cursed powers upon me. Powers of evil, waiting at the furthest reaches of time. Protect this child from harm until the day of salvation is upon us. Live on, Leo King, my son, my dearest Leo King. Oh, Leo King.
So it was not the key piece after all. I guess we were wrong.
Bastard! Why would you do that?
What? You are the ones who defeated her. I merely ended her suffering. But I do not understand. All that for this. Humans certainly are stupid creatures. Ready.
There's a sneer in his voice that gives him a very intimidating
So,
feel.
You're the Leo King. Hmm?
Hey, is that?
The Leo King's key piece.
Well, it doesn't look like the icon that we saw on Rosa, but okay.
Oh.
in my test run for my notes, I had
Queen took a desperate last gamble.
I had actually wrote down how the hell did this kid survive all this time, but I guess it was kind of in her vague wording where she's talking about powers beyond time protect them until, you know, peaceful times reign or whatever exactly she said. And yeah, I guess it kind of answers the question I had.
She sold her soul in an attempt to keep this kid safe. It turns out that the legend of the Mad Witch was just a sad tale of a mother's love for her child. Don't worry about the baby. I'll make sure to take him to Burkakwa village. I'm certain that they'll raise him up right.
Hey, little guy. You'll be a great Burkakwan warrior one day.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Nothing. Come on. Our next adventure awaits.
Don't start pulling that crap on me.
A child of royal blood. Jaster, soon you'll know.
I'll know. What do I know? But yeah, don't start doing this main character gets to see, you know, evil ghosts and stuff. We tried that in Final Fantasy 12 and it did not go over well. I don't think we need to go back to the ship in order to do it, but what happens at this point is a number of things. This is the first point of like midway point in the chapter. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump right back in there and go to the shop. I'm hoping I get more things than I had originally planned on purchasing here, because some of the advice that I've been reading up is telling me to do things in a really unoptimal order. But let's see if we can get what we need. I'm going to buy more of these because I die every 2 seconds. Tri-resurrections are back, so we're going to buy more of those. I was hoping for more of these. But the Spark Dragon Hatchet is here, and I do need that. I was hoping for more of these. I guess that comes a little bit later, but I am going to want to buy more of those eventually. Anyway, that's pretty much all for today. Next time, we are going to head back. Actually, you know what? Let's just teleport to the ship. See if there's a cutscene there before I call her a day. Okay, doesn't look like there's a cutscene. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this one. Next time we are going to be heading to Zerard. And immediately backtracking back here. You'll find out why. But anyway, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.